one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Oh, wow. Bathroom.
Their own 28-yard line.
Middle, set. Loose 21. Like 7, 59. Hey, 50.
To throw right away is Stafford. Open downfield is Parkinson. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Big 20. Omaha, remove. Red 80. White. Middle. Tonight.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Double right. 53. Libra. Monday.
A first down throw for Stafford. Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here. on their opening drive, Mike, and I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Tyron Williams. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd down, it's Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 11.
32, 280,
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. And he's into the end zone. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Super. Here we go. Done.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Set. Blue 60.
Stafford now on 1st down. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Right, 70. Zebra. Omaha. Ready to move.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
280. 20 hot.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9.
Zebra. Set. 250. Hey, 50. 59. 22. Ready hot.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Los Angeles.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Value 3. Value 3. What? What's up?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. Maverick. 76. Tell him. 76. Turn us.
Here's Goff. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
120. Hey, lift.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 27
Here's
yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
White 20.
1st and 10 at the
Rick Flair.
50-yard line.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 4-yard loss.
We're good. We're
Brings
good.
up 2nd and 14 at the
Shout.
47-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Lions 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set. 280. Set.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's across midfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
Touchdown.
70 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Value 3. Value 1. Tonight. 180. Merlin. Turbo set.
Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Quentin Lake. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Omar Spates on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Here we go. Attack.
On play action. Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Shell. Maverick. Turbo set.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Hurry! 10, 59! Pretty hot!
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He'll look middle and get this one to Parkinson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
The 50-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st down, Rams.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set. 280. 53. Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Here's a design run. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Stafford. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
28, Lions 7. Harrison Beavis to
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
at their own 15-yard line.
White 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nacua. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big play with Stafford and Nacua. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
22. Set. Lady. Omaha. Monday. Hey, 50.
Now it's Stafford. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions first down.
Lions first down.
Black 20.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Super one.
Goff to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
180. Super 66. Super.
Now, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Into space. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.